Hello, welcome to not a tutorial. One or two time thing. Who knows? This is not a tutorial. First, I'm going to do is make a new world. This is all the mods 10. Let me make a short little quick startup for people like me. I guess I found a lot of little startups, lots of easy this, easy that. But the last like week or two of me playing, I found the little things that I've completely missed that are really simple, really easy to do, and that can help you getting started with maintaining all the inventory and all the shit you're gonna need in this stuff. You don't really need them. A lot of this stuff you actually can focus on one or two mods, but the way it's built up after all this time, because this is a continuation from all the mods 9, 8, 7, blah blah blah. There's a lot of things that work together and a lot of things that overlap, where you will end up technically going back to more primitive things to work your way back up to where you are and other stuff if you want to match up some of the machines and some of the contraptions, some of the other stuff like that. I don't use create. So create is a whole entire different beast that's also intertwined with that. So this will have nothing to do with create unless there's things that I do use that are like part of create that are just there. But it's not this is not going to be a not tutorial create because I don't know how to use create. First things first, make sure you have at least 6 to 8 gigs of allocated RAM and dedicated RAM to the Minecraft server to your server. Yes, probably 10 to 16 for your server. Well, 8 to 16 for your server if you have the money to do it yourself, or if you're hosting. I mean, you're getting paid hosting. And for your computer, about the same, 6 to 8. Um, so we're gonna start a new one so we can start off completely from scratch because a lot of things in my mind, like I have stuff put together now that's like, oh shit, I have this stuff on me now. I don't need iron. I don't need gold. I don't need diamonds. I don't need this stuff because and boop, it's there. It's crazy. It got really crazy. But there are things that I found along the way to help manage my storage that simply made it entirely like, okay, this is a game changer. This does not need to be. Also, I play with shaders on. Uh, Getting 25 FPS while it's loading up all these chunks, but that's because I have my shaders up. I normally get 60 to 100. Oh, this is Minecraft normal. Doesn't look bad. Doesn't at all. Beautiful game. But come on now, my guy, my guy. Now you're playing. Now you're not playing Minecraft anymore. You're living in Minecraft. That's how I feel about these shaders. That's why I love it. What a fucking that a ooh ooh pick ooh, oh, what the fuck? Okay, this is not a tutorial. Remember, this is not a tutorial. Oh my god, penguins! All right. Uh, I think the tilde button is the default button for all the mod Ultimine. Think of it as like a main grinder, but for everything. This I have it set to my F button. You are going to want to go through your key bindings as you play through the game. As you play, you're going to want to um mess with the key bindings. Key bindings I will immediately change is your crafting on a stick. Crafting on a stick. Crafting on a stick, I made my control V, which is also the engine button. So if I try to use it while I'm flying or some shit, it doesn't really matter. At a certain point, it really doesn't matter. I don't know. These things are cool too, but crafting on a stick, backpack. I made this one for my Infinity backpack and open backpack button itself, and you have a belt, but you don't actually need that's a misconception. You actually can get rid of that button other after you put on a belt. What that does is when you press R or whatever button you have set for that, you have like a little mini tool belt. You have a little mini thing that pops up that you can insert items into based off of how many packs, or I don't know what they're called, the literal stash thing. I'll show you in a second. So inventory slot, um tool. I don't know where it is. Swap tool. Here it is. Under swap tool. It doesn't for some reason it doesn't even like give you a good like explanation. I can't show you right now. I'll have to either or insert that later or sorry buddy. Or or show you guys when I have the ability. Alright. And when you hold in the button you press shift and mouse scroll, you can change what type of thing it does. This is good for mining. What's going on there? Bam. See. You can make small little 3x3 tunnel. Um, Shapeless is really good because it will, as you see, do the whole tree part. Um, First, you guys, this is a quick way to get more inventory. Keep this. Who is it? One. It's one. Bam. All right. So now go to Curio, or which means is like trick it, or I can't remember what this word means, but it's pretty much just means like knickknacks or like side stuff, little things. Um, two, two. I am a loot goblin, so yeah, no matter what. All right, so the stick, right? My buttons are on Control V. You see how I'm putting stuff in here? You're like, what are you doing? You can't do anything with that. Why would you put stuff in there? Oh look, where'd it go? Huh? Where'd it go? Free, not free, but practically free extra 9 slots. What I do, I put things in here that I want to remember or I want to keep. It's like my little extra inventory slot for keepsakes. I don't always use it, but also if I'm using something that I want to transfer to somewhere or to somebody right quick, it's my way of reminding myself that's like, oh yeah, bring this with you or collect more of these. All right. So this is supposed to be quick again. And dirt. We got some rocks here. All right. Crafting on a stick. Good thing about again crafting on a stick. It is still it's still a whatchamacallit. I should just spruce. Gonna make one of all the basic items right quick. This. Those. And then all the basic tools, right? Pickaxe, axe, double, bow. Yeah, I believe that's all. You can use this too. The quest lines. Quest lines are pretty good. Um, pickaxe. Oh, yeah, and a sword. It didn't have the hole and stuff on this. Is basic tools, but the hole and stuff isn't up on here. You bastards. I'm going to try to give you guys help without using that because you can get random loot from that, which can just completely break your timelines for like how long things should take or what you can and can't get. It could literally accidentally skip you ahead and kind of get you stuck where you have something that you cannot use yet, and you might get materials that are hours beyond where you are. And then so, bang. So axe in the front, pickaxe there, and you put the hole here. No, 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 shovel. I believe it's a shovel. Yep, there you go. This creates a palette, which is all of them put together. Multi-tool, essentially. Shapeless. This is gonna mine stone, and it broke that in one thing. I really probably should have not put those together. Yeah. Hey, this is not a tutorial. This is not a tutorial. Don't forget that. I didn't need to come up here. So, do, do, do. Oh yeah, this is what you're gonna want to do too. Control T. It hasn't told me anything yet because I haven't done anything to or activate. I have to find a Apex item. You'll find what this. You want to increase this as much as you can, and some fights might be a little bit harder, but this increases the loot that you can find. Period. So even if you're not that strong, it would just avoid some of those creatures or turn it down a little bit until you can fight them. They're gonna get you stuff that's way better than just getting iron, diamond, and netherite stuff. Netherite, all those things come up basic as shit. Like these are all gonna. This is how they are by default. There's going to be Apex ones that are going to give you different buffs, health increases. It makes you be able to fly, not take damage, fire immunity, like not take damage. But there are ones that give you like a brief moment of immortality, not immortality, immunity, which is like a second of immortality. Okay, so we're done with that. You got the stone stuff. All right, so I believe there is a I would say I believe there is one I could create right now, a little backpack or a holder thing that's the whole point of this video. But it would be much better if um I had some redstone. So we're going to I don't like the way that looks. And so we're gonna look for something like that. But that actually kind of scared me. Also, when you're going to villages, you can raid them, obviously. If you're playing by yourself, just take wherever you want and all that stuff. I recommend just kind of going in there, searching through your shit, taking half their shit, and letting the village in this mod pack actually thrive a little bit different. And taking things will make them lose their jobs and make it where the village is practically virtually useless to everybody else too now. Um, these can be traps. If there's a loot crate up here, they could possibly be rigged. So you're gonna want to be careful. I learned that the hard way. These are little gems that you can put inside of arbors and stuff that have slots. I don't really use it a lot or at all, but it's another way that you increase your armor. So I actually do not build in this area. I huh? Oh, okay. That's part of the structure. I can't get rid of that. That's cool. Brown brick. Um, remember this is not a tutorial, so if you're expecting this to go straight through and teach stuff, you're expecting edits to make this look actually comprehensive. This is a village, not a village. This is a colony. Okay, that's what's going on. I'm good. I'm good. Do not want to take over this. A quarry. Supposed to be, isn't it? And it's a guard tower. All right, and this can't. You. All right. Snowberries. Source berries. Oh yeah, that's right. I don't have my backpack for feeding them. I am so used to. I got so used to playing with my other. Wait, is this poison? Yeah. All right. So for the night, I might just end up staying inside one because I mean, why not? This is a residence. Yep. This belongs to abandoned country. Try to take it over. I am not. I do not want to um take over this world. I swear to God, this heard some of the creepiest shit I've ever heard in my life. What the hell is that? Oh, sweet. And there is a bed up here. Thank you. This works out perfectly, actually. Uh, oh, but I don't have that step up and other stuff that I'm so used to. All right. All right. That's amazing. Now will be sorry. Sorry. Hmm. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go down that hole. I want to look for redstone. It's been 14 minutes. I kind of been fucking around a little bit. I didn't go straight down to look for redstone or anything. Archer. Oh shit! I forgot. The spider thought there was like the spider was gonna be aggressive because it's daytime, but I was wrong. Uh, hmm. Let's cook. Let them cook. My steak, baby. Mm, bitch. You thought I was gonna cut all this stuff out in post? No, you got stuff for with. I guess some roasted berries. Nope. Don't. I went completely the wrong way from where I was looking for. Pretty sure I was looking for that hole that I had already been through. Look at these sweet ass trees. Break it. Tree. Give me some of that good wood. That would be right there is the only downside of putting in here. But at the same time, you can just put down, which is what I was supposed to do, but I ended up not doing because I was thinking. But yeah, like what's the point of again? That's a free 9 slot. Which virtually free because you don't lose a slot. All right, so what we're gonna look for is redstone, but this is something way better. Not well, in Minecraft logic because of this torches. That water, most definitely is water. Oh well, hey, look at that. That's not what I wanted. Grab this just because it's here. Okay. With these, I would recommend collecting these for one reason: tank fluid. You might not need it now, but if you've ever used lava for fucking anything, ever used water for anything, you're gonna know you're gonna need tanks. So here's where this is. What the hell are you seeing? Here's where this tunnel stuff is. Bam. See how much shit that took though from my axe? It's gonna about to break. But at the same time, that's still not too bad because this is stone. Ruby. No, yeah, I did make two. I was like, wait, it already replaced it. Thank you, boo. Well, you could have done this as soon as you got wood, as soon as you got wood, you could immediately start like digging around and stuff like that, and using Optifine, um, Altamine, Optifine. Um, then also you can put your torches in Altan. You should like it. No, shape. See, this is why it's like vein mine. Oops, large. I'm just looking for redstone. Do a quick dump right quick. See how quickly this stuff can fill up with some stuff. You don't want to get rid of this stone. You don't want to get rid of any kind of early things too much. You never know when it's going to come back because a lot of things have actually gotten some use. Like you're gonna need that stone, the cobblestone itself for creations. And you're gonna need stone itself for some creations, and you're gonna need polished stones for some creations and stuff. So like it all has some purpose. Just I know we can still do. We can do practically everything we need with whatchamacallit without jumping to that. But I do feel slightly more comfortable wasting stone pickaxes, so I don't have to really care about if they break or not. You know, does this need iron? Large tunnel, shapeless. Grab all of that. You. Wow, that was a big ass vein. Enough to give me more than what I freaking needed. Holy, give me. Give me that one ore so I can get the achievement. Like, put it in my office. So I was wrong. Let's not go that way. More iron. Plus, shapeless. I was like, which is fine. Don't have food in here. That would be the only problem, not having food. I didn't even think about that. Thank you. There. Here for now. And I might need you for something later. Here. Back. Probably almost done. Oh, keep going. Oh, wait, I said I didn't want to do that. And I want the raw. Damn it. There we go. Little poisons or something. Let me do grab it. Here. If you see this ore, not this ore. This ore, well, it needs diamonds. Never mind, you can't get it anyway. Once you get it ore, grab that. Even if you don't need it right away. You might one of your friends might need it if you're playing with people. Holy shit. Why does it look like he shot a snowball at me? What did he hit me with the first time? That's so weird. It really did look like he threw something at me. What the fuck? Oh my god, this isn't gonna go well. Oh. Alright, so this is gonna add on to something else about this game. Optifine adds a lot of stuff. So there's a lot of features that you might not know you have. You can set home. You can't set warp. That's part of their server only, I think, stuff. Back. This is built in because of from my understanding, it's because there's so much stuff in this game that you're like, well, for one, I know for a fact that you're going to be going to multiple dimensions and stuff like that, and you can and cannot teleport back and forth, and you can and cannot just get back and forth normally. This is something you get from dying and from learning stuff about death. It's not that important. You're gonna figure that out yourself. The key binding is gonna be whatever you have it key bind to. Um, I'm not. This is not a tutorial, so I am not going over all that right now. But I would recommend looking into that a little bit. Um, the benefits from it, I think, are helpful. I just never really noticed the benefit. I'm not used to not wearing armor or the feeding thing still. It's funny. Redstone normally isn't. Ooh, 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 ooh. Normally you don't have to go. Normally you don't need to go this hard for some redstone. Um, I think it might have something to do with me being in the what? Pick up something, or did I find something? Whatever. Probably based off the location. I don't want to look. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Oh, 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 Daddy, yo, hey, Daddy, how you doing? Thank you, Daddy. For some fucking diamonds already? I'm looking for redstone. Now, diamond, uranium, not the uranium I want is green. I don't know what the fuck that chaos stone stuff does. No matter how much I've played so far, I haven't found a single fucking use for it. Like dead ass. No idea what that shit's supposed to even be for. Gold, cool. I would love to get some. Oh, I gotta show you guys how to double your ores also. I wasn't doing it because it wasn't that important at the moment, but now it will be. But I am low key about to rage the fuck out. What? Where is the redstone? This is why this is not a tutorial, because as soon as I want to fucking show you something, it's all like, hey, you think this is easy to get? It's not about being easy to get. It's easy access. I guess that it's easy to get. Like redstone is anywhere and everywhere. You can get redstone from so many places. You don't have to come into a cave like this. You don't have to. You can get it from a freaking village. Dead ass. I should have just. Well, but the reason I'm not gonna show you village finds because not every village is gonna have stuff. So it would be pointless to say, hey, you just go to a village and find it. And it's like, well, your village didn't have it. So am I wrong? Yes. So I'm gonna show you guys the struggle that it can be versus making it seem like it's really easy and cutting out the middleman stuff because as you can see, I just so happened not to be able to find redstone really easy. I found diamonds twice before I found holy shit. No, I missed. Ah, some bitch. Now, when it comes to cheating in this game, you'll have to actually go into creative mode so that to do any kind of cheating. There's no real cheating. You have M for your normal map. You can also do chunk loading and stuff like that too. So for your farms and everything, which really won't matter if you're literally playing. Well, no, it matters a lot if you're playing because when you're not there, you can have the stuff do its thing. But also it's really good for like if you're doing livestock or if you're doing colonies and stuff like that. When you leave, they're not just stopping loading; they're still there, so they can still build up and do stuff. Um, Transferring power. You see how all this stuff just popped up? The game knows what's up. The game knows what's up. So I'm gonna show you guys something. Pocket. Just type in pocket. It's part of pocket storage, or if you want to look for a specific thing, pocket. Like now, everything that's in pocket storage. That would be for anything I want. This is where I'm always at, right here. Mechanisms is my stitch. This is what I love. And people were saying that I can see now how I've gotten through some of this, that how this is more complicated than compact than Create is in a sense. But with this, I can freely build out how things I want and just fuck around kind of a little bit. Versus with Create, you have to do this way for this to function. You have to do this way for this to function. So there's not a whole lot of variations that you can like um do like in my opinion to spice it up. Pistons. Uh, all right, so actually, Pistons is going to be the hardest part, not the hardest part, because it's not the hardest part. What I'm talking about, because you have everything you need. Now, if you didn't know, you can press A on things. Just press A. It'll pop it up on your favorite bar over here. You might have something else up here. I clicked the button by accident in my settings, and it disappeared, and I don't know how to get that back up. I would highly recommend not doing that. If you shift click the plus sign, you'll put in as many materials as you can for said thing. Need more iron now, which is perfectly fine. I did not bring that didn't bring that which is fine. It's fine. I definitely have enough freaking stone, and if I didn't, I have enough stone around me. So I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna show you guys the coolest trick in the game. And I mean that. I said I was gonna put the dang on crafting. Oh, that's right. I fell down a hole. I'm not anywhere near where I thought I was gonna get right now, which is fine. Ooh, ooh. Oh, baby, how you doing? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let me, yeah, grab some of this and put a light fucking in here so zombies don't fucking spawn on me. Get the fuck, bro. Stop it. Let me put down my torches. I don't trust you. I don't want zombies to spawn. Sorry, trees. I was gonna replant you, but yeah, got in my way for right now. I'll come back and pick you up in a second. I promise. I promise. I promise. I wouldn't lie to you. All right, so I'm gonna do something. Mm, can I do it yet? Okay, so this is gonna be 8 plus that. Yeah, I can. I can do it here in a second. I would recommend doing this with your first 18 blocks actually. And like I said, I only did the I did the I did the I did the pickaxe, and that's why I was like debating on wanting to do it or not. But it's okay. It's all gonna come back. We're gonna come up Millhouse. Don't worry. We are gonna come up Millhouse. Also, if you didn't know, oops, you can upgrade your furnaces, which will make them cook faster. Like that, it's busting. But once you start doing stuff with mechanism and their creations, it's not gonna matter. It's just not gonna matter. Press T if you ever want to pop up your trash bar. I thought it was Control T, but it's not. It's just regular ass T, and just makes pop up on most menus when you have inventory. You can press T and it'll pop up. I need 4 more. Oh, this needs more fuel. Keep coal, and keep redstone. And what we're gonna build is going to. Oh, well, let me just go ahead and build that thing. I'm over here worried about. I was going to show you guys something that's heavily important. Something. Yeah, this is actually more important than the pocket thing. It's just it just needs a total of 18 iron already. So it is something that like I can only do right now because I found enough iron to do it. So I'm going to show you guys. what it is. And this is only really good for right now, while I'm like doing stuff the way I am. Not when I have an actual, you know, like house and machine stuff like that that can do this for me. All right, see, 2 iron blocks right here, right here. All right, stick, stick, stick. Okay, iron or hammer. It's iron because it's made out of iron. It's just material. You can also make it out of copper. I totally forgot you can make it out of copper. I didn't have to waste my iron. Make it out of copper. Don't do what I just did. This is not a tutorial. Don't do what I just did. All right, you see how it made that into 4 iron dust. You're like, but wait, why did you make it into iron dust? Because I just showed you how to double your ore. And from this point on, if you want to do other stuff, you'll need machines and other things to make it into triple, quadruple, and penta. I'm pretty sure that's right there. You can make it up to 5 times from one raw ore itself. One can turn into the, so you get a stack. That stack times 3, 4, 5. Go out mining for 5 minutes, 10 minutes maybe. Come back with thousands of iron or cobblestone or I would use fortune on diamonds and stuff right now because I don't know how that works with the diamond blocks per se. I would just recommend did it stop? I would recommend just not not fucking with diamonds if I were you right about now. All right, so I have 4. All right, back to what we were doing. All right, pocket. Here we go. Pocket. Pocket storage. All right, let me show you what pocket storage says. The first original one can host 8 different items up to 255 of each, which is busting. Automatically absorbs them like a pickup and voids access, meaning if you're collecting stone and you pick up 255, it would start to just delete the extra, which is like, oh wait, if you need more than 255, yeah, that won't be good, but you can always upgrade it. But also, you want to put this is for storage, so you want to put in things that you're going to have in abundance that you're not that right now at this low tier that you're not necessarily using immediately. If you use your if you use your crafting stick and then press any of these, it counts as a obviously as a crafting table, so you can put stuff in. So bam, put that in there. Now this is what this is. I'm not really collecting sand, but I'll put that in there anyways. Dirt, stone, cobblestone, granite. Uh, don't know what the other one is. I'll do this. Well, I'm gonna do redstone. I might need that for crafting. That in there. So used to having more slots, but that's okay. Um, put this junk in there from the zombies. Uh, excuse me. That's really all we need for that right now. Now tier 2. Oh look, gold. I need 2 more pistons. Okay, 2 more pistons. Cobblestone and iron. Okay, I can pull out the cobblestone anytime. And no, you do not have to have this in your bar like I do. You can put this up here and it will still collect and everything. Um. Oh, I also need to grab this right quick while I'm down here. Keep slate. So it will also compact that. So now that is mainly the reason I started this not tutorial was to show you how easy it is to make this and end up being 30 minutes because I couldn't find stuff. I have ADHD and this is not a tutorial. Do not this remember, this is not a tutorial. That storage right there is top tier. This storage is going to help you immediately and henceforth. The second level, which is what we're going to work on, is just needs gold instead of iron, and it will give you 16 slots of 4,095. That's like that's like a tier 2 stacker in your backpack or in a chest for dirt cheap. For dirt cheap. And after that, when you get your diamonds, I already have fucking diamonds. Ironically, I can make this right now if I get iron. A 32, a 65,000. Ooh, boy. After that, you need another star, but that's, I mean, yeah, I mean, duh. That you already got a stupid amount, and you can make these. You can make an abundance of these, so you can make multiple uh these things, put them in your inventory, even rename them in Anvil, like ores, trees, random shit, etc., etc. And then you will have, a buttload of whatchamacallit. Yeah. So this was not a tutorial. You don't need to get a backpack per se to get your real good refined gathering shit going. I would recommend getting to at least level 2 because that's really worth it. That's really busting right there. 4,000. You don't need more. You won't need more than these for your basic starting up for like your stone, dirt, sand, your granite, diacetone, whatever the fuck it is. You might need that for some builds. No, Andersteel, whatever it's called. That with that to make nuggets. You put that with iron or put that on like a wood block or some shit. Yeah, that with iron nuggets make some shit. You can make a really cheap, make another one, and then make it just for trees. Just for different types of rocks and dirts and stuff. Um, yeah, you can do a lot. Just starting off with this. And if you want to recommend what's after that, I do recommend getting a backpack. I do recommend you can find backpacks. I don't like saying that you can find backpacks because you might not, but you really going out and venturing and going to town, going around, you will find backpacks. Period. But here's the basis for it: the leather or the other bullshit, and then types of strings and chest. Uh, these can be upgraded multiple times with multiple different things. Same things with your chest. I'll show you. So you have a normal chest. Oop, why didn't I use an axe? Do I have an axe? Why am I asking stupid questions? All right, now you have this. Oh, let me do this. Redstone. Now we have this redstone torch. Okay, this here. Bam. What do we have? An oak chest. It's a normal chest, right? No, this is specificated chest. Now it has a upgrade slot, settings, memory lock stuff, alphabetical sort type shit. We can make where certain things do and do not sort, I believe. Yep, there you go. So you can make it where you put stuff in there that do not get sorted when you do hit the sort button. So you can have things in specific spots, items displays, a whole bunch of other shit. Um, and with these, you can also upgrade these. Um, uh, there's a bunch of upgrade type shits. One moment. Best upgrades. There, this is a little bit more complicated to show you. But essentially, um, you can you'll be able to make upgrades to things, like making the base ore around it. It could also be the regular upgrade that chest to something else. I don't have diamond right now, and I fell from where I was cooking the other stuff because this is just a tutorial, so I'm not really worried too much about. Oh, look, I can't get back up there, but it's not that big of a deal. But I don't want to put on any game modes. I want to keep it survival. So yeah, this has been a short. This is not a tutorial. Remember, this is not a tutorial. This is a short little kind of help thing, I guess. I don't know. I believe this is a really good thing to start off. I don't know what the fuck these are. But I recommend making one of these as early as you can. It does cost more iron than I would like, but you can find irons in abundance. And if you're using the Optimine, which for you it might be the tilde button, I rigged mine to F because F wasn't being used by a lot, and I can use it freely. But yeah, that was not a tutorial.